Single player games. Do you care that you have to be online while you play them? Let me know in the comments. So it's me, Mickey, once again, and I'm here to tell you to like, subscribe, yada yada. So I'm here to talk about single player games. I'm sure you can tell by the title and what I just said. The thing is, a lot of times now you have to be online to play these single player games. It's a requirement, and it just seems to be an issue, and I want to talk about it a little bit. So we've had games like Meridian 59, which actually released in 1996. So, always online is definitely a thing that's been a while, but it's definitely more prevalent now. Obviously, you got World of Warcraft, which is an MMO, and yeah, that's cool. But this isn't necessarily what I'm talking about. Obviously, we got our Fortnites and stuff, but regardless, it is what it is. So I'm talking more stuff like Hitman, Redfall. I want to say Destiny, but Destiny is actually a big proponent of what's happening with Suicide Squad Kills the Justice League, which is what I'm going to be talking about mainly because it's in people's crosshairs. So the thing is, the game's getting a lot of backlash already, and it's not even out yet. Without even looking up some reasons, I can kind of theorize why this is the case. First off, it's Rocksteady. Explain to me how they go from this. To this.
Time to light them all up.
Incoming Harley! Out of my way.
The gameplay looks very cookie cutter, basic, and frankly a little boring. I hate being very negative in my videos, and I really don't want to, push down and just, hate. I try to keep a very positive attitude, but it's just stuff like this kind of, in the words of Peter Griffin, grinds my gears. It just seems like all these characters in the game have very similar abilities, and they all use guns. I understand that it was touted to be a shooter game, beforehand, and it just should have been expected. But just explain to me, why this is the case. His name is Captain Boomerang, not Captain Gun. King Shark is a shark. I want to see him eat some dudes, not just go pew pew pew. Harley and Deadshot make a little sense, but still, come on. And on top of that, there's zero local multiplayer. It's always online. And the thing that really hurts me the most is that I believe that this is Kevin Conroy's last hurrah as the Batman character. And since this is an online only game, it just seems like when the game shuts down, the only thing we might have to remember his last performance is YouTube clips and such. The game has a battle pass. It's Destiny-like gear system, and like I said, Destiny is a big proponent as to what's happening right now. It's just a little confusing. It's unfortunate because Gotham Knights was not all that either. I know it was made by Warner Brothers Montreal, who made Arkham Origins, but still, two stinkers from the same game franchise. I know Suicide Squad isn't out yet, so I hope I get pleasantly surprised. I feel like if this game was more along the lines of the recent Guardians of the Galaxy game by Square Enix, but with a multiplayer component, I can see it getting a lot of praise. This is something that I kind of figured that Gotham Knights was going to be, but obviously that wasn't it either. The thing is, though, the game's been in development for around 7 years, basically. So again, with Destiny kicked off around that time, and obviously Destiny was popping, so I just feel like they wanted to get in on the trend, and they spent so much money and so much time on this project that they couldn't really cut it. It just kind of sucks because I believe the founders left and a couple studio people, they left Rocksteady, and it's just obviously this wasn't the vision that they wanted. But regardless, let me list a few reasons why companies do these always online things. One big reason why they do this is for anti-piracy. You can't really pirate the game if it's always online because you can't really get past the title screen. Of course, it is possible to crack these sort of games, but it's a lot harder. So that's that. I guess it's better than Nuvo, but is it really? I don't know. Anyway, I'm sorry. I'm going on a tangent. Another reason is for the live updates. The shop and such. Again, the thing just, it sucks because, you know, if you don't know, I live in like the Midwest, and you know, I have a friend who legit lives like on a farm with very unreliable or sometimes no internet at all, and they would have to come over here to update their console and you know, and now they can't even really play their games reliably. So if they wanted to play, let's say Hitman, which is always online for whatever reason, or Suicide Squad, which is what I've been talking about, you just can't play it reliably. That being said, I doubt that developers are really going to stop this trend anytime soon. It's just what the investors and publishers want, because always online is usually just more. But yeah, that's it. I don't really want to keep you here too long. Short little video. Peace.